Across the continent of Greater Banya, peoples of all walks of life share a common sense. A sense that something is approaching. What it is remains a secret to most, but they can feel it. Rumors of sickness spread in the south. A mountain flies in the west. An army of living flame marches through the desert sands, leaving a line of glass as their trodden path. Yes, these are the troubles set to welcome a god into this world. Behelit, the lidless eye, god of the searing light. She approaches and will not be deterred. However, a few know of her coming and prepare. A deadly and cunning thief, a champion of the mountain tribes, a cleric of chaos, a brilliant artificer, and a scarred soul whose past is catching up with him. Can these individuals save the rest? Can they kill a god? Can they save their friend? Can they each finally find a home? Let us together read the final chapters of these heroes.
Andy, you're muted.
This is. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
For some reason, Logitech just opened on me my computer. I don't know why. It's trying to update. Why?
We are cursed, legitimately.
Oh my gosh. So many problems. Welcome to Helpful Goat Gaming Plays Dungeons and Dragons, a game of shared storytelling where I freeze my friends in ice. I'm Andrew Gilbert, he, him, but tonight I'm your friendly neighborhood dungeon master, and I'm not alone. With me, as always, is Galway playing the Tiefling Sorcerer Charity.
And help. That applies to either Galway or Charity. Hey everybody, I'm Galway. Pronouns are he, him, or they, them. I play Caloran Charity of the family, whose pronouns are he, him, his.
Adam playing the Halfling Rogue Burbage Kemp. Sorry, did I cut that off? I didn't mean to.
Hi everybody, Adam here. If you want to refer to me, you can use they, them, or he in pronouns. I play Burbage. He is an interesting fellow.
That's untrue.
It just felt to me like when you said, if you want to refer to me, there was the subtext of, please don't. But
if you must.
You must refer to me, it is he, them.
And yeah, cool to be here.
Oh, it's my fucking
professional.
Lena playing the Goliath Barbarian Stormbringer.
Hi, yeah, I'm Lena, and my pronouns are she, her, and Stormbringer's pronouns are also she, her.
Rachel playing the Gnomish Artificer Clem.
Yeah, that's me. Both Rachel and Clem use she, hers, if you must refer to us.
And Darcy playing the Tiefling Cleric Akari.
Hello, this is Darcy. My pronouns are they, them, and Hikari's are her, hers, and she is one cool lady.
Mm-hmm.
It's true.
Oh boy. We got some fun vibes tonight. We're starting a little late because all of us seem to be having technical issues. So I think I'm going to skip most of our announcements. I did want to highlight the exclamation point donate. Gold, what do we have going for that? Do we remember?
I can do it. Always got something in his mouth or is choking. I'm not sure what's happening. We've got the Colorado Immigrant Rights Coalition, because shit is fucked for everybody. But some of the most vulnerable people in society are especially being fucked with. So donate to that, or donate to a local one. But fucking do something if you can. Thanks.
Indeed, fucking do something. Awesome, yeah, and you can discover the other ones as the game goes on. So yeah, let's just jump. Let's go in. This is the perfect vibe for where we are in our story. So last time, it's not. I'm sorry. Last time on Ghosts and Dragons: Fates of Ryn, finally you were able to sew reality together and defeat Charity's father, and in so doing preventing his soul from going back to that plane of existence in which he was reincarnating himself and becoming stronger and stronger. A missed roll, a perception that wasn't being noticed because obviously there were other things going on. The light inside of Black Tom had grown and grown and grown at the time of his death, and finally exploded with such a force. I think I'm hearing myself in Adam's thing. I'm not sure. Sorry.
His eyes just like
Talk quieter.
My bad. Sorry. I'm sorry.
All right, try again.
Had exploded with such a force that that blew the family all across Federo, and sadly ending the life of Charity's half-brother, Ire. And sadly Sam's not with us tonight, as that character is dead in this campaign.
Sam is still alive, though.
Sam is still alive. He's doing great.
Fucking phrasing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he's not with us tonight, so I don't know. Who knows what's going on?
Jesus.
He's
in chat.
Hey, Sam.
Sorry.
Sam, you
Hey, Sam,
alive?
what's going on?
Could they maybe let us know? Yeah, just
it is the next day, as most of you were at least knocked out, if not worse. The night before, the only one who was alive, well, actually two of you technically, I think, lived and were conscious, and that was Clem and Stormbringer. Clem, you found yourself in a small hovel.
all the urchins I'm
Sandkeeper's-
adopting.
Sandkeeper's quarter with about 5 tiefling children. And I say about 5 because every time you count, there seems to be just like one more, one less. You can't really keep track of them all. They're kind of coming in and out of the back rooms, and they're all over the place. But they've kind of helped you and sort of you've been in and out of consciousness even at that point. Stormbringer valiantly, in an effort to make their way to the rest of their friends, grabbed that flaming sword, held it close to them, and trudged through the night snow. But the magics of Federo that are slowly freezing everything and everyone in the city took hold of Stormbringer and froze her in place. The next day, as you are coming to consciousness and no one has had a long rest, I'll remind you, we begin with Charity and Hikari. Hikari.
Yes. Can I ask a question really quick?
Yes.
All I'm seeing on the Roll20 map is literally like all our characters plus like every animal character we've ever had. Am I supposed to be seeing that, or am I supposed to be seeing a map?
Yes. You're supposed to be seeing that.
Okay, I don't see a map.
No,
No,
I
you're
think you're
supposed to be
seeing
seeing
what we're
what you're
all
seeing.
seeing. Yeah.
Okay, you said yes to two questions. So, okay, go ahead, proceed.
Okay. Hikari, as you were able to wake up first, you watched over Charity for maybe about 15, 20 minutes, who was kind of coming in and out of consciousness. And when they finally woke up fully, you've noticed that squeezing in their hand, they had a small bell. It's a bell that, as it rings, you don't hear anything. But Charity, this small bell does ring for you, and it's a clear, bright sound. It's beautiful. It's there's something almost nostalgic about it. Like you've heard this clear, pure ringing before, and
Is he ringing it?
he moves it around and jingles it.
Because he's still unconscious.
He's waking up at this point. Yeah.
Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
And Charity, yeah, it's you can hear this sound, and it's starting to kind of bring you back. And as you're getting your bearings and you're starting to make sense of the world around you again, the two of you are in what looks to be kind of the back room of a small storage facility. There are barrels around. There's a torch kind of on the wall. It must be magical fire because it is being able to be burned, as you know. So in Federo, no non-magical fire is able to hold a flame. So that's kind of interesting. But the two of you are alone, and you aren't even exactly sure how you got here. Kari, if you open the door to this back room, you do see a hole in the ceiling of the larger sort of slightly warehouse space next to you.
Are any of the barrels ale or alcoholic?
Yeah, you can check around. Give me an investigation check.
Okay, I'm going to do that.
And Charity, as you're focusing on this bell, you hear the voice of Caloran, which is to say your voice. And he speaks softly and gently. I suppose that explosion was him?
Do I feel like this is like a telepathic effect in that he's speaking into my mind?
Yes, this is probably a fairly advanced kind of message spell.
Ow. Yeah. Yeah. Ow. Fuck. Ow.
And this, as you kind of squint and then open your eyes, the magic of the spell is sort of transporting your vision and not just your hearing as well. You're seeing a dark wood room. You see Caloran sitting, playing with something in his hand. He is dressed in the things that he was dressed in last time you saw him. You see that he has Stormbringer's axe with him. And he kind of looks up and looks over to you. again, bleeding, scarred. He's looking extremely rough. And you get a sense that this is not where he is. This is some sort of like middle meeting ground that he's prepared for you. You don't notice anything familiar really about the room, but you do notice him. Yeah.
There a reason you decided to take Stormbringer's axe and just G the FO?
Yeah. Yep.
Wonder if Birch finds this annoying. And that reason is?
I mean, it's one of the last pieces.
Oh, for the love of God. Or not.
Look, he was a shit. He was horrible. That doesn't mean he was wrong.
Okay, he was wrong about several things. Can we be specific about which one you've decided to agree with?
What we are. What he made us into. The weapon. If we could just, listen, if we could just wield Bahamut's power. Think of what we could do with it.
Destroy the world.
I don't want to. Would you?
It isn't going to be about what we want to do if we're fucking around with a god's power. We're not gods.
We should be. Have you seen them running stuff?
Yes, I'm not saying that they're not awful. I'm just saying that I don't know that we'd be any better.
Yeah. Maybe not. But I'd rather have my hand on the reins than not.
I'd rather no one's hands were on the reins.
That's going to require killing a god?
Neat!
What are the chances of that?
How are the odds of that significantly worse than seizing a god's power?
This is what we were made for, though. Anyone else, as a Stormbringer, couldn't do this. Burbage couldn't handle this. Clem, no one, Hikari. This is what you and I were made for.
Pausing that super quick. What specifically were you made for? Last I checked, Shenik killed me. And then you existed. And he was working for Bahamut.
Sure, technically, yeah, they made me to want to kill you or to take your place. I don't need to do that anymore. It would be great if we could work together. We could share Bahamut's power. Split a god's power in two. You and I could rule things.
I don't agree with the gods generally, but doesn't it feel concerning at all to you that if the idea that caused Black Tom to pursue this line was for us to be able to steal a god's power, that the same god that's being targeted by that voluntarily made another? You don't think that there's like any red flags going up there? Anything? Just a little bit?
I don't know perfectly what's happening. Sure. I don't quite understand. We can figure this out, or I can figure it out on my own.
Don't object to figuring things out.
If it's not this, then what? Then why? Why did we go through all of that? I don't have the scars, but I have the scars, right? I know what we went through. I know that crucible that he put us in. And if it's not for this purpose, then what?
One should have the power to put any possible. Not a parent, not a lord, not a god. Look, people can fuck up. See, everyone I know. And me. But at least it should be their choice. At least it should be something that they pick. Not something that they're manipulated into, something that they're forced into. If we have a purpose in life, find it not what we've been forged into being, or what we want. I can accept if what you find for yourself is different from mine, but I don't. It's not that I doubt us. It's not that I doubt you. It's that I doubt the idea of anything having that kind of power.
That's a child's answer. That's an answer. That's something our mother would say, who is gone. At least he was able to live a little longer and do something. And
did you see what he looked like at the end?
He was magnificent. And he holds up a small bell in his hand. This just appeared. It has more to do with her than him. And I want no part of it. He drops it on the ground and stomps and smashes. You can hear the ringing as the clacker breaks, as the metal of it bends. Well, you know where I'm going. Guess I'll see you there.
To consider. Childish. Thank you.
You call that begging? Your senses come back to you. You're alone in this room. Hikari's frantically looking for ale or whiskey or something. It's weird. You can feel Hikari. Even though she's wandering around the room. Hikari, what did you get on your investigation, by the way?
20.
20? You were able to find a case of really, really good wine. Some really sweet port.
I'm guessing that, are there any glasses around?
Nope.
Okay, I just drink it straight from the spigot. I was gonna offer some to charity, but I guess I'll just be like,
I
hey,
think
charity.
it's in bottles.
Oh, it's in bottles. So I'm gonna bring over a bottle to charity and sit down with them.
It's odd. You are connected to Hakari. You can feel Hakari. It's like family's flame, but that spell it isn't active right now. If you close your eyes, you might be able to reach out to the rest and feel their presence.
I'm gonna manifest the flames that go with battle mode, but again, instead of that very jagged, like, tears in reality, they're back to sort of the very soft, rounded edges, more feather-like. The halo is calm. And I'm going to wrap wings of flame sort of around myself as I try to focus. And the bell is sitting, like, on my palm. So, like, right side up. So it shouldn't be ringing particularly, but just in my hand.
And as you concentrate, you feel Clem north. Probably in the Sandkeeper's quarters. You feel Burbage over by the Thieves Guild. Stormbringer is moving. Oh God, Stormbringer's moving into the temple already?
Oh, no.
What the fuck, Andy?
And you don't feel ire. Hakari is your best way to communicate with people, or it's daylight. You can venture out into the snow. You can stay here. Everyone needs a rest. Hopefully they're doing the same. But you are worried you can't sense ire.
Who is closest?
Closest would be Clem.
Sort of, I'm gonna emerge more or less from this sort of cocoon of flame, and what I'd like to picture is just a sort of line of silver fire will appear, and Clue will step through it.
The silver fire splits reality as the giant flaming horse steps into the room with you, immediately beginning to nuzzle you. Its flames on the back of its head feel warm in this cold space. Hakari, you also see Clue step through.
I can also, perhaps unusually, because I think Dar said that Hakari, like, sat down and offers a bottle to Charity. Charity's going to, like, take it, pop the cork out with his thumb and, like, take a pull. Time to gather the family, take a sleep, and destroy the Temple of Ryn. I can feel where they are. Little worried that Stormbringer is in the temple. We'll deal with that when we get to it.
All right, let me grab some more ale and then we'll go.
You're not.
Is that as much as I can carry? Like without it being way down.
I can hear Darcy, but we can't hear Andy.
Andy, that's what I was saying. Can't hear Andy.
Yeah, right.
What the fuck? What's with tech tonight?
Hey, how's it going? Okay, I'm back.
Good.
There you go.
You're great. Yeah, Hakari, you 2 more bottles.
Okay. I'm going to share it with everyone because we're so traumatized.
Sure. Do you let tell Hikari at all about not feeling ire, or you just kind of
Not at the moment, because I think you described this as feeling like family's flame, and that's something that Charity hasn't shared anyway with ire. Like it's based
Sure.
on the tokens, so I don't know that he would think he should be able to. He's
Sure.
probably just
Yeah.
hoping that ire is with one of these groups.
fair?
Correction. He's hoping that ire is with one of these groups that aren't Stormbringer walking into the temple.
Indeed.
Because that's
All right.
a combo that he really doesn't feel good about.
Yeah. Great. So, where to first?
Stepping into the ethereal plane and moving to, I believe you said Clem was the closest?
Yep. All right.
I am assuming it is not like death cold in the plane ethereal.
It's not. Yeah, it's much warmer, and it should be chilly here.
Yeah, I was going to say,
but comparatively,
yeah.
especially for tieflings, yeah. Wonderful. Clementine,
Yeah. That's me.
you are surrounded by somewhere from 4 to 6 tiefling children, who are all running around. Your head is pounding. You've had ringing in your ears for a couple hours since you've woken up again, fully conscious. What's going through your head? What would you like to try to do during this time?
So it's
you
been
do have
7,000 years, and I don't
Sure.
remember where did I leave it with the kids? So I know that I got them to trust me.
Sure. You did, yeah. They seem to like you at this point. Yeah. You haven't yet gotten any like information out of them. You don't know why there are children here, other than they kind of have said everyone else is gone.
I mean, I know why there are children there. I lived in a big city. I understand that like urchins
Sure.
exist. That didn't mean to sound so combative, Andy.
Fair. No.
Anyways, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a hard knock life for us.
Yeah, Clem's going to be working on teaching them that song and getting them to all kind of have a choir together.
Okay.
I think that has any of this time like being there with them counted as a short rest, in the sense of like I could get some hit points back and maybe not feel so like, or is it just it's
Absolutely.
fine if not.
Yeah.
I just
Nope, absolutely. Hikari and Charity as well. This all counts as a short rest if you would like it, and for Burbage, not for Stormbringer yet, but
I think I rolled that last time based on how low
Yeah.
my hit dice are.
great.
Do we need to do HP?
Also, yeah, let's not forget, now that you're level 19, maybe we should roll some HP here.
woo. I get a D8. Should I do that?
It's up to you.
Let's
Yeah.
see.
Where does it tell you how much?
It's just whatever your hit die is. Hey, I got an 8. That's exciting.
I assume you're taking yours.
So 8 plus Constitution, yeah?
Yeah.
Plus another 2.
And where do you find what your hit die is?
Oh,
Yours
right.
is
I get
a
another
D8.
2. So I get 8 plus 6. So that is
Damn.
14 more hit points.
Jeez.
I am at 229 of my hit point maximum.
Jeez. That's, well, level 19.
All I get is 1d8 at level 19.
And then you add your Constitution.
So do I get those 14 hit points plus whatever I roll for hit dice? I can do that off like when it's not my turn. I just
Yeah.
wanted to
We normally do
you
it as
know.
add it to the max and add it to the current, and then
cool.
Yeah.
And then I'll roll my hit dice and stuff when I'm not actively on here because that's not fun or necessary.
Okay. You're
I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't feeling like I was like literally on death's door.
Indeed. Hikari, you rolled a 4. Do you want to keep that or me to roll?
I'm gonna have you roll.
I rolled a 3.
God damn it! I knew it too.
Everybody should do HP so that I can put it in my notes that we've all done it. Otherwise, I'm a D12. I guess I'll take mine.
Okay.
7.
Charity or Burbage? I think you're both D8.
6. I'm a sorcerer.
Oh, that's right.
So if my
Do Burbage, 'cause you probably
constitution,
have the 8 ready.
if my constitution is 10, but the modifier is 0, I get 0, right?
Correct. So just add 3.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, sorry to interrupt, everyone.
You're good. Burbage, you rolled a 3. Do you want me to roll or are you?
Yes, please.
I rolled a 4, so that's
Ooh.
one better.
So I get plus.
5.
You rolled a 4, or did yours include my? So I add 1. I get 5.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yep.
I'll take.
Nice.
I rolled a 4, so 5 total.
Yeah. Dope.
Wow.
Clementine, you also have something nagging in your brain. It's the idea that Kremwall had left before he exited your head. This item that honestly probably shouldn't be too hard to make. You, as an artificer, just need some tools.
Boy, the children.
You and
Is this something that I feel like? Was this a thing that I said I would do? Like that he said it would be helpful for our current task and what we're going to do, or?
Yes.
Okay. Because I know that there was also like agreement that I would help him with things later, but then he kind of sacrificed himself.
He wanted to get to the temple.
Right.
You got him to the temple.
So there you go. Okay. So yeah, what do I need? Do I have the tools being an artificer, or do I need other specific things I can send the children off to try and get, or?
If you're kind of muttering to yourself the things and listing the things you would need, a few of the things that you don't have, like just a blacksmith, like wood. One of the children even says, "There's like a blacksmith, like just like a few doors down. If you want, we could just go over there. We've been sneaking in and out looking for food from some of these places, but I don't think anyone's there."
Is it like open, or is this like this is an apocalyptic wasteland and everybody's abandoned their businesses?
I mean, it's mostly that.
Great, fuck them. Yeah, let's go get some stuff.
You guys sound like you come from the same area.
I mean, I'm from, Gabutin. I don't know where you're from.
None of your fucking business.
Fair. That's fair. So if you want, you in a line of children march through the snow. You have to go quickly because it is so fucking cold.
No, I'm sending the children off to get all the things and bring them back to me.
Oh, I see. You're staying
right?
put.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah.
They seem fine.
They're great. But 5-10 minutes later, they come back and seemingly got everything on your list. If you wanted to, one of the children has figured out how to make some magical fire in the fireplace. It's probably going to be hot enough to at least do what you need it to do. And ultimately you're making some sort of like iron kind of crown or something like this. Your head is still kind of putting it all together.
Is this the same fucking crown that I put on my head to get this motherfucker in my head in the first place? It's
something similar-ish.
Okay.
But not the same exact thing. It's like you have the instructions, but you're not sure what the instructions lead up to exactly yet.
So I just have to follow the steps and see.
If you'd like to, trust this thing enough. Yeah.
Yeah, we're like besties now, so.
You could
And
probably pound this out.
Stormbringer's not here to do anything about it.
And with the help of the children, give me a few, with advantage then, alchemist tools checks. So either intelligence
or
yeah, intelligence, and then add your bonus, your proficiency to it.
Okay. Yeah, so I'll just be like, yeah, so we're building a thing that only exists in my brain right now, but I don't know what it is.
That's weird. What do you, that's weird.
So I had this guy that was living in my brain.
Okay.
He was just like an ancient consciousness.
Like, why was he living? Like, why was he like? Was he like? Why?
Crown on my head, and apparently, like his consciousness was in there, and then he took over me. But I was too powerful for him to fully take over.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Okay, I want to be powerful too.
Then you gotta work hard like me.
Okay.
You don't get to be this old for nothing.
I could do a push-up.
Oh, I can't. That's already better than me.
Yeah. And you and the children like put your mind to this. Yeah, give me a couple checks here. 3 of them. If you don't.
Advantage, and then I'm just gonna roll intelligence, and we can just add it because I don't think that I ever actually put my. Oh wait, no, I did. So I put in Tinker's Tools. Can that just
Tinker's
be
Tools, great.
like?
Yeah.
That's what I put in my thing.
Yeah.
So did it actually roll? Let's find out. Hey.
There we go.
First roll's a 21.
21 with the help of the children. Many hands make light work, and you begin to craft and start to pound on the stone, molding this really pliable kind of iron-like metal into this rounded crown-like shape.
Hey, clean your hands. You're getting jelly on this.
I'm not supposed to have jelly. You don't want me to have jelly?
It's part of the ingredients to make this thing that we don't know that we're making.
Okay. I'll just wash my hands in the snow, and they go.
Don't freeze them off.
My hands? Oh gosh.
Yeah.
We saw a person freeze in the snow last night.
Oh.
They were trying to go to the temple because everyone was going to the temple, and so we saw them freezing, and we couldn't do anything. They're just like they're covered in snow now.
Do you always just tell random stories suddenly?
Yeah. I'm gonna tell a lot of people about you. Because you're kind of the coolest thing that's happened to us.
What if I tell you I'll kill you if you tell anybody about me?
You're not gonna. You're just kidding, right?
Yeah, I'm just fucking with you.
Okay. And you're again like you're pounding away, sort of shaping this metal, with one of them just entirely holding onto your back and holding onto your neck. And just hanging back there.
Nice.
And Hikari and Charity, the two of you come upon a small house finally. As you were having to move from building to building to try to keep warm, you finally make your way up. This is deep in the sand quarters. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, you're not making. You're fine. So, deep in the sand keeper's quarter. Which you know well, Charity. This is like a couple houses down from like that woman's house that let you stay the night at the very beginning when you first met all these people. And you hear giggling and laughing from the inside. And you hear a roaring fire and the clang of metal. But you feel Clem in there. You can sense her.
Manifest us just outside,
Mm-hmm.
and probably rap on the door.
Is this Akari's mother? Is that who we stayed with?
No. Yes, I mean, you stayed with Hikari's mother, but that was
Way
outside the
before
city
that.
walls. This is like
Oh.
the
Session 3.
first time you guys needed to find a place to stay together.
Oh,
Yeah, this was like session
way-
3 when, you know,
Oh,
Charity
my
lived in the
goodness.
Sandkeeper's quarters.
Yeah.
Just
Wow.
sort of rap on the door. Clementine.
Little tiefling child opens the door, dark blue skin, horns that are going to curve around and like shape right next to the jaw, you can tell, but you know, they're not there yet. They're only about 10. And they open the door and they see all of you, slam the door shut. There's a fucking horse outside that's on fire.
Oh, you should let him in.
Opens
That
up the
horse
door.
is my friend.
I apologize. Please enter the abode of Clementine.
Yeah, you can come through, my children.
Charity's gonna hold up and I never want you to repeat that phrase ever again. Clue, because I think you described this as like this is a pretty small sort of hovel lean-to. Clue will probably fade back into the plane as Hikari and I step inside.
And you guys are both tieflings too, yeah?
Yep.
Yeah.
Old as fuck.
The children, Hikari, have swarmed around you. Several of them are trying to pull out your weapons, like your sword from its sheath and like a dagger that you have on you.
Hey.
Yeah, I wouldn't fuck with her. She might actually stab a child.
I give them a wink.
A few of them back up and says, I got jelly on your sword. Somehow I always have jelly on my hands.
That's okay. There's worse on my sword than jelly.
Might be a medical condition I've looked at.
God help me, I don't want it fixed.
It's just a jelly tiefling. It's not fire or any other element. It's just jelly.
How you doing, Clem? I see you found children.
I found urchins. Well, more like they found me. Anyway, I'm building this really important magical item that the schematics for are in my head from our old friend to help us, defeat gods, whatever it is we're going to do.
Yeah, it's probably going to be that. FYI, Caloran may not be playing on quite the same team anymore.
Oh gosh, I'm so shocked.
Yeah, I know.
He seemed like such a stand-up fellow.
Is me, you realize?
I mean, I guess, but also not.
I can sense where everyone is. Not entirely sure why that's the case, but it's certainly useful at the moment. Andy,
what does my sense feel like? Does it feel like warm honey or something that you're going to follow?
Icker.
Oh, I like that. I got some ichor on me, actually.
Like, at the dentist office when they're like, doing all this stuff in your mouth, and then like they put the tool down, but there's just like a upside down rainbow of spit. I imagine it's pretty similar to that.
What?
That's the connection you two have.
I hate it, but also
but also chunkier.
Chunkier even.
Oh boy, yeah. So if you forgot to brush your teeth before you went to the dentist.
Sure.
Or just had pieces of animal organs. It's kind of what I was going for.
That's valid.
From my perspective, does this space seem like it's, decently sized if we went and got other people and brought them back here? And also, from what I remember, the Sandkeeper's quarter is pretty close to the temple, isn't it?
It's not too far away.
Like, it's one of the closer neighborhoods, anyway.
Yeah, it's on kind of the northern end of Federo. And Burbage is not too far either. It's just more of a straight kind of west shot, and then the two of you, if you get Burbage, it's just a straight north shot from there to the temple.
Is Burbage's location closer, or also, are we at the point of, diminishing returns? They're both pretty fast from
Right.
either here or there.
It's right. It's easier, probably a lot easier at this point because, you sense Stormbringer in the walls already of the temple, if not already like in a space in the temple. It's going to be a ton easier, at least, to get to Burbage.
Oh no! I didn't mean Burbage versus Stormbringer. Sorry, I meant if we were going to set up somewhere. I don't know what it's like where Burbage is, but
sure.
Would this location versus the location where about I feel Burbage probably be equally convenient to get to the temple?
Probably equally convenient. The Sandkeeper Quarter, this is the really slummy area. Almost anywhere else in the city where Burbage is would have nicer accommodations. But yeah.
Okay. Sort of also what I'm thinking is that Clem appears to be working on something.
Sure.
How much longer do you think you're going to need for that?
How much longer do I think I'm going to need for that?
Probably you could finish it by bedtime. So another 3 or 4 hours.
I'm like a, septuagenarian. Do I go to bed at 7 p.m. or do we talk about the kids' bedtime?
Slept in 24 hours. And
right.
Yeah.
Have literally been blown up.
Probably by 9 or something by tonight. So.
Okay. So I could tell Charity if they wanted to go off and grab others and bring them back here, I could keep working on this.
Yeah.
Okay. Akari, do you want to...
You're also welcome to rest. I don't mean to kick you out.
I'm sorry, what was the question?
You want to come with me? I'm going to get Burbage, and then we're going to consider what to do about Stormbringer, since she may be storming the temple. Or do you want to stay here and rest? Either should be fine.
What?
Either should be fine.
I think I'm gonna stay and rest because I'm pretty bad.
I'm gonna go get Burbage.
I feel bad.
You're fine. But I'm gonna essentially at this point, I feel like the timing is such that I'm going to open the door as Clue has essentially manifested, and then will de-manifest right back into the ethereal plane.
Fair, yeah. Hikari, at the mention of you staying, the children, whoa, yeah! And they're trying to get you to help Clem with their project, but you're dead tired
and drunk at this point,
and a little drunk. Yeah.
Let's play a game, kids. Let's
yeah.
No. How about the game is called Hikari Goes to Sleep?
Yeah. Let's play make Aunt Hikari a bed.
All right. They start singing Antikari, 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 and they pull out a whole bunch of hay that they have in a back room. One of them has a really gross blanket that they lay out. It's going to be gross, but it actually looks kind of comfortable.
Perfect. Thank you. And then I literally just fall completely straight over from standing straight up onto it.
That's how Clem's last, romantic partner described her. Gross, but actually kind of comfortable.
Wonderful.
I thought you were going to say falling straight over from standing up.
Oh,
and I was
no.
Burbage Kemp. The joy and the sing-songy nature of children and of the numbing of alcohol that Hikari's already been imbibing. These luxuries aren't necessarily for you. You've had to drag the body of Ire in from the snow. You're in a thieves guild building, not the exact same one that you've been in before, but you know this building well. It's on the north side of the city. Your own apartment isn't like real far away, so if you ever got contracts, you probably did come here, so you're more familiar with it. The individual that saved you, that pulled you in from the cold when you landed, is Drudge.
Who?
The individual who you met in the tunnels, who was trying to escape from the Thieves Guild, the one who knew Charity. You see him coming out of a back room. He sits low in a chair next to you, and I don't think these people have any spirits. I don't even know if you're a drinking man necessarily. You know, I heard stories about Burbage Camp. Can't say they've all been flattering. But you're traveling with Charity, that's fine. Goes by Charity now. I can't get through the tunnels. No one can. We're stuck here, aren't we? We're gonna die. Like your friend there, which I'm sorry about. You got any liquor on you?
I don't even know if Burbage does. Does he? When is the last time Burbage had a drink?
It's been a while. Not at all since
the
demon, at least.
Coming back.
Yeah.
Burbage is barely even aware of this guy's presence. Burbage has, and like this is the next morning after the everything, right?
Correct. This is the next day. You're not exactly sure the hour. You have been out all night. You're not even sure how long Ire's been in the snow, but by the time you got him in and unfroze him, and
yeah,
it's probably afternoon.
Yeah. Burbage had covered Ire's body with a blanket and is just sitting a couple of feet from the body, just staring at it with a pretty grim look on his face. He's also like exhausted.
Yeah.
He's staying awake by sheer will at this point. And it's very cold, right? Do we even have, we don't have a fire? It's freezing.
You don't have a fire in here. Yeah.
Burbage doesn't respond to this guy.
Yeah.
He's just staring, and if there's if he allows there to be some, is he the type who will eventually shut the fuck up?
Absolutely. Yeah. No, he can tell you're not responding. You're exhausted. He's contemplating whether to even like say, hey, go get some rest. I'll be here and watch over him. But even that seems too much. And Drudge just sits there and defeated himself.
Drudge is a member of the Thieves Guild, right?
Yeah. Especially he was a member of Lights in the Dark, and then when that disbanded, Thieves Guild sort of took him in.
Ire was a rogue, right?
Yeah.
Burbage is back in this particular Thieves Guild location. He spent some time there before. He's recalling some of the past, every once in a while he would be on the fringes of a gathering of thieves who had come together to kind of raise a drink to the passing of one of them, one of their own. And he will sing very softly a song that he remembers from those days. An old dirge.
There was a little ritual that the Thieves Guild had of thieves are not supposed to be remembered. They're supposed to be people you see and then immediately forget that were there. You shouldn't leave footprints. You shouldn't leave, fingerprints. You kind of shouldn't exist. And when a member falls, there is a ritual in not telling people what they're going to remember, but telling people what they're going to forget about them. And that realism, that very blunt action of knowing that we just forget people sometimes, or actions or faces, and that you can honor the forgetting and not just the remembering. Drudge pipes up.
I'm going to sing a song, Andy.
I'm sorry?
I'm going to sing a song. Give me a fucking moment.
Oh, fucking please. Oh, God.
But yes, all of that. Yes, and that's, yeah. But just staring, thinking about all that you just said. Mm-hmm. I'm saying not for Drudge, not for himself, not even for Ire, but just for the space. Gone all your nights, gone all your days, all dashing through shadow, the moon and its rays, no meeting again, no coming ashore, your hiding is over, remembered no more. No. Be silent.
Charity, as you materialize outside the door again, you catch just the last few lines of Burbage singing. It's not something you hear a lot, especially a sad song. you're kind of trying to knock on the door, and something just pauses in you for a moment. What would you like to do?
I think I'll sort of go to knock and hesitantly rap gently at the door.
You hear a knock at the door.
Yeah.
Drudge kind of looks at you as if, should I get that, or he's gauging whether you're gonna get up or not.
Yeah, Burbage stands up and goes to the door, and he'll kind of close his eyes and rest his head against the door for a moment. And he knows it's Charity, and he'll open the door very wearily, just like a crack, and he'll look up at Charity. Through the door, I'll say, it's Aya. Hey, it's and they'll just open the door the rest of the way and kind of just hug Charity's leg for just a moment, and then just let go and kind of move past him outside. He just, we'll let Charity go in.
You see Ire laying on the essentially two bar tables that have been pushed together,
covered by a blanket,
and hands sort of folded on his chest, as if Burbage has made a little bit of an attempt to sort of make it nice as much as he could.
He's wearing, eventually he's wearing the necklace of gentle repose. Which can explain later, but it's not fucking doing anything.
Charity, I think, will signal, since Burbage wandered outside.
Mm-hmm.
Not too far. He just steps out right in front of the door and just kind of
probably would have Clue blink you into the ethereal plane because you've seen out of it, and he doesn't want you to freeze to death.
Oh, it's nice of you. Yeah.
The ethereal plane, whoosh. And Burbage, you're alone in this space now.
Clue's with him.
Clue, but you don't have the presence of Drudge around. Something kind of freeing about this moment.
I think I'll go over to Ire's body.
You've had friends that have perished before. Is there something in this moment that Charity is not thinking, oh, I can just revive him easily? And if so, like, what's that feeling coming from? Burbage's reaction obviously is a little weird, because also Burbage has seen you res people just like that, and there was something in his tone that just felt so final.
I think Charity is going to try to think of someone else in the city that he knows, like that he was familiar with, and see if he can feel them with this connection that he's had.
Stagsox, the actor,
Yeah.
maybe should be around, or like the guy that was living in Burbridge's apartment,
Or the guide, the watcher,
the guide
who was,
yeah,
I can't remember her name, but
yeah. You can't feel any of them.
okay.
This seems to be a connection to people that you're very close to.
Yeah. When I feel like Charity has revived people. Charity has revived people before. I feel like he knows what, if the soul is like able and willing to return, is one of the riders from essentially anything outside of revival with like wish.
Right. If you want it, the thing to know for sure would be to kind of start to cast the spell and see if it can target essentially.
That's essentially what I think Charity would start doing.
So like not using components or anything necessarily, like not burning diamonds.
Starting to weave the magic.
Yeah. You start to weave that magic, your hand on Ayer's chest. And then you are transported into something dark and deep and infinite, and a gigantic eye opens in front of you. Yellow, blinding light shooting from this eye. It takes you a second. Who are you looking for, Ayer? Do you sense his soul?
I'll attune to the space around me, do I?
Not really, no.
I don't believe.
He asked me to give you a message. I am honor bound. Call upon me when you need the rest, and I will provide it. This was Ayer's last wish before his soul departed these realms. You know he made a choice. Will you honor it like I did?
Rather fun.
Pieces. Complicated.
he found rest. But peace may elude us all.
Something. How should I?
Higher always called me Pen.
Thank you for. Are you connected to the place that took me? Just words.
Yes. We had a deal. He could transport things and people into my belly.
And that ends to.
I could make a deal. Take the boots and give me something in return.
Is there something, Galway, you could do with your noise gate before we continue the scene? Sam is in the chat saying that it's cutting you off for the stream. I can hear you fine.
Yeah, that's
Is there something
weird.
in the slob setup or something that the audio is?
Thanks for that technical note.
See if this helps.
Okay.
Yes, Sam will let us know. Keep going.
Did you give my brother's soul his peace?
I gave him a path. Yes. He will walk in similar steps that I did.
Charity's going to sort of manifest via thought. He travels, you say?
Yes.
I'm gonna essentially try to summon in one of my sets of heavier traveler's clothes and one of my healer's kits and my drift globe. I offer you these, that his path may be lit, and that the road that he travels may be as comfortable as it can be.
I accept.
Thank you, Pen. I know that perhaps peace will elude us all. But thank you for giving him rest, at least.
You Welcome. Your brother may yet reach out in a different form. But until then, I will watch over him.
Please do.
Go now, friend of the Leviathans.
Charity will, in this space, bow.
The second time today that all of your senses have been whisked away and then suddenly returned. It is disorienting, but you can't help but be in this moment again with the presence of ire.
Charity will arrange the blanket, add a separate one from his pack. Sort of look at him. Rest well, little brother. Rest well. I may join you someday. But for now I choose to walk. To fight. But I'm glad, in the end, you got to make your choice.
The body itself underneath the blankets begins to lower, disappear, fade into the wood of the table. And now only blankets remain. Except for the boots. Left behind, piled up neatly next to the table as if travelers shed them after a long day.
I feel like Rorge, was it? Sorry.
Drudge?
Drudge.
Yeah.
I feel like Charity noticed Drudge on the way in, but didn't care.
He was in the corner, letting you do your thing. Yeah.
Tell me, Drudge, do you have access to explosives?
Explosives? I could probably rustle some up if you need.
I do. It's time that the name Lights in the Dark wasn't a lie.
You gonna light something up?
That I am. Can I request your help?
Well, I was gonna die. So I'm a little busy, but I mean, fuck it. Lots of ways I can die.
As many ways as there are stars in the sky.
Hmm.
And just as many ways to live. Find out what you can. We're going to destroy the temple.
Just so you're aware, a lot of the people from the town have been taken to the temple. Maybe just make sure a few of them are not in the way.
Well,
Okay.
if I have my way, it will be more of a celebratory blowing things up.
That I can get behind. And then as the two of you start to make a couple plans about where you need him, what exactly you need, let's also say hi to actual Sam Winnie, who composed Calorin Ire this song that we're hearing. It's sad and beautiful and amazing, and we'll go.
It's really
Awesome
lovely.
job, Sam.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Love it.
So as you're beginning to make plans and contact again Burbage in the ethereal, let's go to Stormbringer.
Hi.
Stormbringer.
Yeah, okay, I'll stop doing what I'm doing.
You come into consciousness, still covered in ice. But there's a rhythmic. It's quite loud. And then probably your left shoulder is free. You feel ice being pulled from it, and maybe a hand or something on the side. You can move your eyes, but you can't quite move your head yet. Everything is still pretty firmly in place, unless you want to resist that urge. But
Resist the urge to be stuck firmly in
held in
place?
place.
I mean, yeah, Andy. Like, have you met me?
I have.
Somebody's not just gonna be like, oh yeah, like I'll just hang out here, frozen. No, like I'm fucking trying to break the ice as soon as like I'm awake.
As soon as you're awake, give me a strength check. If you'd like to rage, and you have any more rages,
not sure
it could be advantage.
Yeah, I have 2 left. That's so many. Yeah, I'll rage.
Okay.
Strength check, not like athletics.
We could do an athletics. Yeah. Try to bust free from this.
Nat 20, bitches. I explode out. Ice shards fly everywhere and puncture the eyes of whoever's got me. But only if they're bad, not if they're good.
Well, here's what happens. Somehow, in this small room that you're in, there is thunder. If someone were looking at the temple from outside, you see storm clouds gathering. Lightning begins to peck every once in a while at the stonework of this place. A fire from not just the sword that you're still holding, but somewhere deep within begins to melt the ice around you. You rage, a deep rage. You don't know where your friends are. You don't know if they're alive. The last thing you did was try to trudge through the snow knowing you couldn't make it. And in the second that you are free and conscious again, you explode entirely out of the ice. The individual that was chipping away at you is flung against the wall. The swirling wind in this room picks up. The ice chunks slide across the room, pinning themselves to the wall. And you breathe heavily. This kind of rage, it's gone too far. You and your friends have been seen as as just pieces in a larger game, and you're not super bright, but you can tell no more are you going to let petty, puny things stand in the way of you protecting those you love. Stormbringer, welcome to level 20.
Oh, fuck
What?
yeah.
What?
That's awesome. Do I also like fully heal?
Not quite.
Do I get any
Really?
resources?
That when you give Lena something really great, she's always like, "Oh, thanks, but can we make it better, actually?"
When you flex now in the middle of this room, the space seems to bend around you. Immediately, the door flies open, and a few people. Whoa! Wait! Don't murder anyone, please.
Okay, well, where the fuck is the rest of my family? You have like 2 seconds to tell me, or I'm gonna murder everybody.
Okay, hold on.
Where am I?
You're in the Temple of Ryn.
That doesn't sound good. I'm gonna pull out my glaive and like not quite stab this person, but close.
The person that was chipping away at you is probably unconscious of leaning against the wall. This person is backing up out of the room, and it seems like their superior is now kind of stepping in. Stormbringer, wait.
Why are you talking to me like a dangerous animal? Where the fuck is my family?
Okay. All we know about is where Charity and Burbage are at the moment. But the rest
Are
of them
they here?
No. They're not here. They're over.
Why am I here?
We wheeled you in. You were a
Why?
block of ice. We thought you were dying.
Okay, well, I'm leaving. I'm gonna go find them. Thanks. Bye. How do I get out? Is there a window in this room?
You don't need to get out. We can bring them here too. That's fine.
No.
Okay. I don't want to let you leave at the moment.
Okay, well, try to fucking stop me. I'm gonna push. If there's not a window in this room, I'm gonna push past them and
It's a
start
dark.
very determinedly walking like I know where I'm going.
It's a dark stone. This is probably underground. You, as soon as you start moving toward the door, you see him casting a spell. Go ahead and give me a wisdom saving throw, please.
No, I'm very bad at that. 11 is pretty good.
An 11 total?
Yeah. An 11.
You are held in place. I'm gonna give you an athletics check to try to break free of a hold person spell, you level 20 motherfucker. Give me an athletics check, roll above a 25, and you're free.
Cool.
And you're still
I'm
raging.
still raging because I'm level. Well, wait, do I have that benefit? Well, whatever. Anyway.
You would have it.
You said acrobatics check? No. Why would you say
Athletics.
that? Athletics.
Yeah.
Fuck. I only rolled an 18 because I rolled like a 7.
18's not bad, but you're straining.
But do I get
against-
my stats up? When do I get my stats up? Do I have my stats up?
You in your ice form will say that was enough of a rest for the 19 and 20 to kick in.
Okay, cool. Then hold up, motherfucker. And can I reroll that? Sorry for calling you motherfucker.
I called you one. It's great. Well, I called Stormbringer one. Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ. Okay. So what?
Fate. The Fates of
How
Ryn.
did I roll an 18 again?
You strain, your muscles bursting. For some reason, yeah, he's trying to concentrate even harder. You shouldn't just get a chance to physically break free of a hold person spell. He's beginning to back up because he knows eventually you're going to break this just by sheer force. You hear him yell at the other person. You need to get someone else if they want to contain Stormbringer. She's about to burst out of that.
If you let me go right now, I won't kill you when I burst out of it. You have 5 seconds.
You shouldn't be able to talk.
5, 4, 3.
Give me an intimidation roll with advantage as well.
That's still charisma based on my character sheet.
Strength, yeah, it'll be. You can roll strength.
So would that
whatever
just like my strength and then add my proficiency?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's a 26 plus I rolled a 19. 26 plus 6 is 32.
He drops the spell. God, please. Okay,
cool.
okay. The way out is over there, up the stairs. Just a little bit. We had to slide you down the stairs, and I'm sorry about that. But you just go right up there, and you should be in the essentially the gatehouse. You'll see some horses. Just go straight through the doors. It's fine.
Cool. Thanks. Bye. Is the person that he told to? Wait, is Roburn down here?
I don't know a Roburn.
Do you really not know Roburn?
Stepping through the door toward him, though, you see yourself in a much larger room. There are 50 or 60 people huddled together in small clumps in this area down here. It used to be some sort of temple gathering space. You see an altar. There's candles lit all over the place down here. Mostly it looks like women and children, a few incredibly old individuals.
Do these all look like people who live in Federo?
Yes.
Hey, come on, we're leaving. Everybody with me. If they try to fuck with you, I'll fuck them up. We're out of here. Where's Roburn? Have you all seen Roburn?
You just see scared faces, a few of them. Oh, I'm sorry. We're gonna die out there.
No, we'll go into a building pretty quickly. It's daytime, I think. It's fine. Do I actually think it's fine if we do it during the daytime and we go into a building pretty quickly?
I don't think you need to make a roll for this, Stormbringer. It's gotten extremely worse in the last 2 days that you've been here. The whole city is going to freeze. You don't know if there's a safe place even here, but it's warm here, at least for some reason.
Okay, never mind. Stay here and I'll come back and get you.
We don't need... Okay, everyone came here. We ushered them here. It's safe in the temple for now.
For now.
For now.
Okay, cool. But like only
sure
because
we have beds. You can sleep. Your friends.
I don't know. I'm gonna go find my family and then come back to have a nice dinner because I like dinner. I'm leaving. Bye. Also, where's Roburn?
I don't know a Roburn. I don't know who you're talking about.
Do I think he's telling the truth?
Give me an insight roll.
Also very good at. My cat does not like me yelling. It's getting upset. 10. I'm so upset.
He just looks scared of you. You're not reading much else on his face.
Okay, cool. Well, I'm going to head the direction he said to go and watch for signs of Roborn or somebody who looks higher ranking than this guy. But I am still leaving to rejoin the family also.
Okay, you head up the stairs, door at the top of the stairs that you push open. You see a couple startled servants, probably, of the Temple of Ryn. You see some people carrying food. And then across the hall is an open door that you can smell leads to the stables.
There's nobody high-ranking or helpful-looking.
You don't see anyone here like that, no.
Do I recognize, like, I haven't been in this part of the Temple of Ryn before, right? So I don't know how to get to, like, Conway's office or, like, basically
it was upstairs. His office was way upstairs. He took you through like a special secret way to get to it. That you're not positive you could remember, but definitely you don't remember the normal way.
And I don't know that the family's okay. Like, I'm
You don't
fucking
know,
leaving. I'm gonna go grab a horse that looks like it can tolerate the cold. Is that a thing? Or should I just leave?
There's a Clydesdale, little furrier, little bigger.
Okay, if the horse looks like it's dying while I take it, I'm going to put it in a building. Okay, I'm not killing this horse.
Okay.
But I am trying to take the horse.
Sounds good.
And yeah, I'm fucking getting out of here. Come on, horse, let's go. We gotta go find the family. They're not okay. And
yeah, you pull the horse through the doors. Do you saddle it, or you are used to riding bareback?
I'm a Goliath.
Hell
I'm
yeah.
fine.
You jump on this massive beast who is all black except for patches of brown here and there, a couple white streaks through its mane, but it looks powerful and amazing. So the stables are on the eastern side of the temple, that are covered by most of what the temple kind of is above it. It seems like this area has been repurposed from some other previous function to be the stables. But when you get out there again, it's cold. It's extremely cold, and it's daytime. It's late afternoon at this point. You ride to the front gates of the city, of the walls of the Temple of Ryn. You see a few groups of individuals being escorted here by mages, staves in hand, who have flames erupting from the staves, who literally do seem to be ushering people. They don't seem to be forcing people necessarily, but they're ushering families, whole families, here. It seems like the town is being evacuated, is what you're getting from all this. A few people start to yell you to stop, but you ride in just straight past everyone, and they're not going to spend any like resources trying to make someone leave, like, or prevent them from leaving.
Do any of those mages look high ranking?
Give me a perception check as you're going in.
Uh, 13.
13. A quick scan of the faces of the people and the mages. These all seem like low level.
Okay.
Like they probably wouldn't be able to hold a flame this well unless they had specific staves used for this purpose. Like they're low level people.
Okay.
But you still kind of raging. Heat is just emanating off you. Like even in this extreme cold, you're able to withstand so much of this. Snow is melting if it touches you, and you ride out of here fast. Where are you headed?
Where the family is handy, duh.
Sure. Where does Stormbringer think your family is in this moment?
Okay, so when we ended last time, which was like 3 months ago in real life, 2 months ago in real life, like I started setting off because I thought I could kind of like triangulate from where I landed, where other people probably landed.
Sure.
Do I still have an idea of that based on where I am now, or do I not know where I was in relation to the Temple of Ryn at all?
Like maybe in the Sandkeeper's quarters, but like that's as close as you can get. That's where you were headed last time as well. And it's late afternoon. Like you're gonna have to ride hard to get there before dark.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. And when I'm close to the Sandkeeper's quarters, start yelling for people. Family! Or whoever found them! I'm okay! I need to know that they're okay! I'm gonna fucking kill anybody who hurt them! Like, seriously! I'm real big! Give them to me now and I won't kill you!
You're shouting this as you're riding through the streets. Federo looks deserted, Stormbringer. It looks like there a couple days ago there were still like shopkeepers, but it seems like most of them are like even shuttering doors. Everyone seems to be removing themselves. One more perception check, please.
I fumbled, but I'm not going to waste my inspiration because you don't give us that very often. So,
Okay.
unless you'll give me some for what I'm doing right now, which is not a good idea.
I do have inspiration if you would want to use it.
If you were there, I would say probably you could transfer over.
Oh, okay.
All right, so this is either entirely true or entirely false. Looking back toward the temple, you're pretty sure you see ropes from the dome on the top floor of the temple. You're pretty sure you see ropes leading up into the dark clouds that you had created. Almost as if they're, you don't know what are they tying clouds to the temple, or is there something they're tied to that's hovering in the clouds?
Do they have tension, or are they like hanging loose? These ropes that I may or may not actually see.
Yeah, I mean, not quite tension. Yeah, so they're not taut, but they're not quite loose.
But they're also going
tied.
up. So
they're going straight up. Yeah, like 20 or 30 of these ropes, and then the darkness of the clouds is making it harder to see the further you get from this place.
Okay, well, my family's probably not attached to those ropes, so I'm not going to deal with that right now. And just keep yelling and threatening generally.
Sounds good to me. Burbage and Charity, how do you reconnect and then leave the Thieves Guild area?
I would be... I would suspect that... once I was done, again, Clue would sort of manifest, and then I step basically straight through into the ethereal plane, where I assume Burbage is still right around that area, which Adam can tell me if that's not true, and then I would be trying to repeat that sense of where do I think Stormbringer is.
Okay.
Would there be time for if you find Burbage like kind of collapsed in a moment? Would this be a good time to have just a little moment?
Great.
Yeah, I think that even if I sense where Stormbringer might be, or like if I sense Stormbringer moving, we're going to have to move to get to her, and we're in the ethereal plane, so Charity would feel comfortable talking.
Yeah. I mean, Burbage has been waiting for you to just come back into the plane. And then some of us could move into as we're moving, but Burbage would just kind of would look at you and say, I tried everything I could. I gave him my last healing potion. I put the necklace of shelter repose on him. I begged him to come back, but it wasn't enough. Nothing was enough. I felt you, Charity. I felt family's flame, and I was holding him, and I tried giving him the flame, and there was the tiniest glimmer, distance, but I felt it. I felt him for the briefest moment, but just beyond him was this something vast, something I couldn't even comprehend, and then he was gone into that vastness, really gone. I'm sorry, Charity. I'm so sorry.
I think Charity will kneel down so he's a little more even height and wrap you in a hug. You didn't fail to do anything, Burbage. He chose to pass on. He chose to pass beyond my abilities to revive him, or anyone's, as far as I can tell. The Leviathans offered him rest. I think my little brother has wanted to rest for a very long time. It's okay. You didn't fail. At the end, he got to make a choice.
He chose the vastness.
He chose rest. He chose paths, travels, something away from the horror show that has been our lives.
I miss my brother, Charity. I miss Avery. And I miss Theodric, and I miss my mother, and I don't know how they are.
I know. I miss Aideen, and I miss everyone who's looked to us for help. I miss all the people living their lives in Cliffmill. I miss the people in the Sandkeeper's quarters that I knew. But that's the lie of it, isn't it? That fear, that not knowing. I was hard on him, and I don't regret it, but I think that's the type of fear that drove my father to become what he was. He wanted to move past it. He wanted to control it. He wanted to know, to not have to feel it anymore. And I think the sad truth of it, Burbage, is that we're supposed to feel that. We're not supposed to know. We're not supposed to control everything. I'm not convinced the gods are. I'm particularly not convinced that Behelit is. I'm also particularly not convinced that my father should.
Oh, your father was a dick. Oh,
Yeah.
he was such a dick, Charity. Yeah. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, no. Bad guy. Look. When I died, you all figured out how to revive me. And it wasn't a sure thing. You put together a plan. You did your best one step at a time. When we fought the devil in the ethereal plane, we weren't sure what was going to happen. I think sometimes when how we feel about people is so strong, and the distances and the times and everything else can be so great, it makes it feel more that, but ultimately it doesn't matter if they're months away, or if it's months in the future and they're miles away, or if Theodric is in the next room over from you in the morning. We choose our next steps, and nothing is certain. That's the lie the gods tell us. They can make it certain. That if we just give up control, if we just worship, then it can be okay. We can't. We choose. And sometimes the choices won't be right. And sometimes the people that we love and that we want to see again will choose something that we wouldn't. They'll choose to rest.
What the fuck? I should be comforting you. What is happening? Oh my fucking yeah, fuck the gods. Fuck this. Where is
also,
everybody?
Caloran has decided that he's just gonna go full embracing being the sword of our father, except just sort of for himself. Yeah, I know, huge shocker. He's a dick.
Yeah, comes by it honestly. Akari, Stormbringer, Clem.
Hikari and Clem are together in the Sandkeeper's Quarter with between 4 and 7 urchins, making some
Snakes!
What?
Wait, did you say urchins or another word for snakes?
What word?
Sea urchins.
Nope.
Water snakes. She's with some water snakes.
You come from... Rachel, you're muted. Rachel, you're muted, and you're trying very hard to yell at it.
I muted?
Yes, now you're not.
better.
Now we can hear you.
That's so weird. It was unmuted on mine. I was just saying, you could have even said gherkins, and those are at least a little bit like snakes.
Burbage, you come from a seaside town. Urchins and sea serpents are exactly not at all alike, except for the fact that they're in water, which is really slim margins here, man.
As you're having this conversation in the ethereal plane and starting to kind of walk toward the Sandkeeper's area, and you're curious as to where Stormbringer is, this shouldn't be possible. There's lightning in the ethereal plane. There is a storm cloud moving fast through the town of Federo. Lightning, thunder in the ethereal plane. There's no weather in the ethereal plane. That doesn't make sense.
That's either Stormbringer or we've hit a whole new level of bad.
And you feel that tie that binds you now, Charity.
It's Stormbringer.
Yeah.
Let's, I don't know, hurry that direction because I'm a little bit afraid she's about to shatter reality.
Yeah, let's do it. But doesn't urchin sound like it should be a snake? Kind of like how pomegranate sounds like it should be a stone or a cheese.
A stone or a
Someday, Burbage, I'm going to find out how exactly it is that all the concepts in the world are connected in your brain, and on that day I will either achieve enlightenment or die. I don't know which.
Burbage is gonna write his own dictionary.
Clue? Stormcloud.
This begins the first steps toward the Federo Genome Project. The Burbage Genome Project. Let's map the mind of Burbage Kemp.
Over the sounds of children helping with a project that that's starting to take shape in your head. You're starting to figure out exactly what this is. But everyone is loud. The snoring of Hikari. You do hear shouting outside. It's going to be getting dark soon. Hopefully Charity and Burbage can make it back before night, but they were traveling in the ethereal plane. It's probably fine. That sounds like Stormbringer shouting now that you've halted your hammer a little bit here. If you want, you could probably shout back.
Stormbringer!
Where are you?
Follow the children! And I just send some children outside to wave.
Into the cold?
Whee!
They're fine.
Throwing some snow. One of them kind of trips and falls into the snow and is really cold and starts to limp back. You get some tears in their eyes already. You now see this ahead of you.
Cool. I'm gonna ride after them, slowing down so I don't run them over. Can my horse fit through the door of the building that they were leading me to?
Next door building, yeah.
Okay, good.
But not exactly this one.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put my horse away and then come in.
All right.
Clem, I have a big horse now. Where is everybody else?
Oh, so my knowledge is that everybody, well, the family is fine.
Okay, good.
Hikari is here sleeping drunkenly. Charity came by. He then said that he felt all of us, but not in a creepy way.
Okay.
So he felt all of us, and he went to go get Burbage first and was going to bring him back here. And then the nice thing is I don't know, I've been fucking hammering.
What?
He said he'd be back before bedtime, so we got time.
It's almost bedtime. It's dark almost. I gotta go find him. Where is he?
Okay, first of all, he's gonna be fine.
How do you know that? All I know now is shouting in anger, and I don't see him here, so I gotta go find him, because y'all are not safe. You got blown up. You almost died.
I mean, I was fine.
Okay, that's great. Where is he?
He's going to get Burbage and coming back. He has
where?
Did I say that I knew? Do you not see me making this jelly crown?
What?
My hands are sticky.
That crown does not look like it's made of jelly, Clem. I'm gonna go find them. I'll be back. And I turn around to
you
leave.
should stay here and wait.
Or at least let the DM get it worded. Burbage and Charity appear outside the door.
Okay. Hey!
From the ethereal plane.
How are you yelling into the ethereal plane?
I don't know what that means.
Oh god, it's louder on this side.
I'm glad you're okay. I thought you all died. I had to come find you. They tried to kidnap me and take me to the Temple of Ryn. They did that part. But then they tried to hold me, and I made them scared, and I left and got a horse. It's next door. It's really big. I hope you're all okay now. You look really beat up, and I'm really hurt. But I'm gonna save Roburn. I couldn't find her. I asked it repeatedly, but nobody knew what I was talking about. But I'm gonna get them.
Yay! Best speech of the campaign.
Hikari is waking from stupor.
I fall back asleep.
Okay. All of that sounds good. I think we should sleep for a few hours so that we don't just immediately die.
It's getting really cold, and they're taking people from the town in there to keep them safe, but I don't know how long they're going to be safe. I think they might also use them as sacrifices. They're very suspicious, and they have altars, but also the people are going to freeze to death if they don't leave the town and go in there, but I don't know how much longer it's going to be warm there either. It's very cold outside. I froze.
Everyone can also see the bulging muscles and the veins in Stormbringer. Like, Stormbringer's obviously still raging. That can't be healthy for that long.
Sister, I love you. I've had a day so far and kind of need to sleep.
I thought I had lost you all again, so I think I'm gonna have to probably glue you to my body now, but you can see I'm really big now, so it's okay, because I can carry all of you. But you can sleep while you're glued to my body.
Maybe we hold off on the glue.
I don't have any glue yet anyways, but I bet Clem can make me some, because she's making a jelly crown, and that sounds like glue, so just once she's done here with the jelly crown, she can make me glue.
Yeah, I could probably make some glue.
Okay.
Do not.
We've got a plan.
But how about while I make the glue, we get some sleep? Because if we're going to go up against a god or its affiliates, we're going to need some... I'm going to need some juice back. I'm juiceless.
Yeah, I feel really fucked up still. I'm really, really hurt. I know I probably look great and magnificent, but actually I feel like I'm really close to dying. I told them I'd be back for dinner, but I don't want to go to dinner.
We're not going back for dinner. We're going to go in and kill the bad people.
There's ropes coming out of the clouds, or maybe coming out of the dome on the temple into the ropes into the sky. Sleep. No, really, there's ropes, Clem.
Yeah, of course. I believe you.
There's ropes, Clem.
I believe you. I just sound like this all the time.
Good. We can go to sleep. Are you all okay?
I mean, I've met some children and I'm making a crown. I don't really know what else the rest of the situation is, honestly.
Hikari is drunk and asleep. Clem is crafting. So, honestly, I would say that they came out of this the best. Burbage is...
Don't see ire with these people.
Burbage is dealing with some loss. Ire is dead.
Well, you can just bring him back like we've done with everybody else.
No. He chose to pass on in a way that I can't. He is gone.
Oh.
Hikari, you wake at the sound of Charity explaining that Ire is gone and chose to pass on, and your memories are still pretty fucked up. All of them keep rushing in. You're starting to have a hard time telling the difference between which lives you're in. But it's always the people around you that bring you back. And now someone you had a pretty deep connection with is gone outside your reach again. That tether that tethers you to the here and now started to fray in that moment, and you feel it.
I just sit there slumped and with my knees curled up and like my arms around my knees with my head down.
But it strikes all of you. If anything's to be done next, you need to rest. You need sleep. You need to regain whatever you have left. There'll be plenty of time to also be angry tomorrow. What would you like to do? Clem, you're also finished with your device.
Ooh.
Burbage will go
What is
up
it?
next to
Sorry.
Kari and go to sleep. Finally, give us some sleep. Also, how many hit points does Burbage is it one hit point technically, or like one? Okay,
Just one.
From -73 to 1.
So you've made a crown. The crown is going to be able to restore 6 levels of spells for whoever wears it, and it has 4 uses a day. 6
Shit.
levels worth of spell. So
my gosh.
a 6th level spell, or a 5 and a 1, or a 2.
Sure, yeah.
2 and
Does
2.
it need to be attuned to, or is it just a person can use it?
You need to attend to it, and then whoever
I can
else.
choose to let somebody wear it for the. Okay.
Yep.
Can I just wear it and have it not do anything for me, but just look really cool?
Correct. Yeah.
Yes.
As you wear this sort of iron crown thing that kind of looks like, like a cerebro, kind of a a thing that should have wires coming out of it, essentially, in more modern times. You also have a +1 to AC.
Heyo. What is this called?
The Crown of Restoration.
Okay, adding it to my list. Sweet. The beefy little gnome I am. Said totally normally. Is everybody else sleeping or not yet?
Charity isn't sleeping yet.
I will walk over to Charity then and say, sorry about your brother.
I am too.
I don't really have close relationships, so I don't really know what grief feels like. But I'm guessing it feels pretty bad looking at everybody's faces. I hope it brings some solace that it seems like it was his choice to move on.
It does. I'm glad he could rest. I just hate that. I just hate that the world made him so tired.
Yeah, it can be a pretty shitty place. But hopefully we can fuck up the people that help make it that way.
Honestly, I'm pretty sure that the people we're going to go fuck up are pretty sure that they're going to make it better.
How so?
People don't typically decide to destroy the world. They just don't realize that what they're doing is doing that. You've talked some about your teacher. A lot of ways doesn't sound like a great guy. But also,
oh no.
probably didn't think that he was, evil. I mean, for God's sake, my father didn't think he was evil, or at least thought he was justified in what he was doing. Hundreds, probably, dead and enslaved. Children systematically tortured. And he can still look at that and believe he's good. You weren't here, but the Temple of Ryn enforcing things by burning people's hands off so that they couldn't steal. Everyone thinks that they're right. And no one And as stupid as it might be. As Caloran would say, as childish as it might be. I want them to be able to choose to do that. Not the torturing people part. That's bad and should be stopped, but...
People should have the choice to be able to do that, and then we can have the choice to... No, my words are getting mixed up. I'm tired.
Depriving people of the ability to choose something, whether we do it for love or fear or hate or a vision of a better tomorrow, if the choice isn't depriving others of their choices, I don't think that anyone should be able to stop that. That's... in their maddeningly vague way, the people working with Behelit have seemed to indicate that there's some other threat that she's trying to stand against. And honestly, from my experiences of working with her, she's probably not lying. She doesn't tend to bother doing that. She doesn't tell you things necessarily, but there may well be that, and she may well see that the best way to protect from something is for her to have complete control. But what's left after that? No one can make the decision for everyone. Ire chose to rest. I chose to rest after I missed that the forces in my father were building up to an explosion. And I will be haunted by that every day for the rest of my life. But it was his choice. I know how to cast Wish. I could probably bring him back. But I won't dishonor his choice. Caloran has decided that he's going to go be the sword and take over Behelit's powers. He can choose that, and I'm going to stop him. And I'm going to be sit here and protect the people that I can protect, and mourn the people that I've lost, and pray that someday I can rest while I'm alive.
Real or not, your thoughts, Charity, go to that stupid vision that the demon was trying to show you, or messed up showing you, or just you holding the hand of a small child with red curly hair.
We all have our own paths to walk. For what it's worth, Clem, I'm glad that ours have overlapped for the time they have.
I am too. And I think it's difficult, but it's important to keep in mind your own choices too. And I know how hard it is when something seemingly happens on your watch and you feel a certain responsibility for it. But I think I didn't know Ire at all. But he seemed a good enough guy that I don't think he would want you to spend the energy on the rest of your days feeling like some of it was your fault for not noticing. I think that fault sits solely in your father's court. Not to say that you can't feel sad, or that you can't feel grief, or wish that it were different. But I think when this is all over, and we're on the other side of it, I think that Ire would hope that you would choose to not let it taint how you feel the rest of your life.
I hope so. And Charity's just gonna put his head down, and he's sort of tucked up the way most people are, and you can just see his knees getting wet with tears.
Stormbringer, do you give up the rage in order to sleep?
Not yet. So, like, I'm laying in front of the door so nobody can get in, but my eyes are just wide open and I'm breathing really hard. But once everybody else falls asleep, I will go to sleep. But not until they're asleep. I'm not going, like, full, like, staring at them and not sleeping like I did before, but this is upsetting for me.
Yeah, your adrenaline as you're raging still is just like it's causing you to just staring at people as they're trying to curl up. Any last thing happen before we go to sleep? Or do we go into a long rest?
Whoa.
Okay. Little did the family know, those weird ropes coming from the top of the temple are going to play a key role in what comes next. Little did the family know, as they go to bed tonight, the forces of flame starting to march onto Cliff Mill.
No, we know that. Sorry.
Little did the family know. That the attack is about to begin, then, I guess is what I'm saying.
No, I think we know that also.
Little did we know that they were literally marching in formation toward the town of Cliff Mill.
Okay, fine.
It's okay.
And little did the family know.
You just gotta not engage with it. Just keep going.
And little did the family know that this would be the last time they sleep before the end of the world.
Ooh.
And that's where we're gonna wrap up tonight, folks.
Oh, okay.
Thank you very much for playing. Thank you very much for hanging with us and watching. Wow, what a good episode. I'm in awe of the players. So everyone's so good at this. I can't wait to see where the story goes next and how the family deals with it. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for playing, everyone. We love you very much. Everyone, take care out there. Fucking do something if you can. The world sucks, and sometimes we need to rest, and sometimes we need to fight. And I love you very much. And we're gonna see you next time. Thanks and bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Good night.
The lonely she walks down beside the green river. My lady she was, and I bend my knee. One divine, my seraph, my heart to deliver. She gives me a small flower that I call Doom Lily. I love so completely, so true and so sweetly. But know that our story is so short, it must be. Every time that you show me that blue and white flag,